5 million blind people in the world right now. Let's make that 0.
We're talking about genocide on a Saturday morning. Love it. Let's do it. They'll never see us coming.
And I forgot to bring myself back on again. Oh, that's what I forgot. Also, I was thinking, why is it so dark? Now I know why. That's weird. Hold on. Let me get all my lights on. After not doing this for a while, I guess I forgot some stuff. That's not better. It's not better, is it? Is that better? It's a little better. It's a little better. Hey, fuck it, we're here now. How are you guys doing? Buenos nachos. Apologies for the somewhat unexpected stream. I haven't cut my hair. I'm all scruffy. And but yeah, I felt like going live. I felt like hanging out. There's so much stuff that I've wanted to talk about, but I've been too busy. And also, is it just me? Is it? No, it doesn't show up, huh? It doesn't show up. I don't see. Like on my OBS, I can see the little social icons here, like these ones and this one. But I'm not seeing it on the stream. That's bizarre. That's super funky. Yeah, and my other thing, my support my Ko-fi thing is off too. What? Hold on. I know what it is. It's a setting on here. Virtual background. There it goes. Nope. What the fuck? What the hell? No. Don't do that either. What happened? What the fuck is this? Okay. None. Oh my god. What a pain in the ass. Woo. All right, everything's working. Cool. Huh. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's say hi to everybody. Andrew Wordna was here early, unlike me. Sub smash the like. Thanks, Andrew. Good to see you. Stunt Brat. I got your package right here. Stunt Brat sent me something for Christmas, but I only just picked it up. So yeah, I'm gonna open that on here with you guys, and then we're gonna get into some stuff. Let me make sure I'm running over here on Rumble. Yeah, it's working. All right. Of course, there's no chat there, as per usual. I don't need this either. Close that. All right. Offcast. Hey, what up, Hoff? How you doing, man? Guy's too sexy for his shirt. So sexy it hurts. Hey, you know what? I said a while back that if I make it to 1,000, like I'll do a shirtless stream, and no one took me up on that. Apparently. Good to see you, Hetty. Welcome back, Senorita. I have been eating better, a little better. Mostly less. Been eating less, and also doing some intermittent fasting and stuff, and exercising. I'm trying to lose some weight right now. So yeah, it's been a crazy few months. As you guys noticed the last time I was on, where someone told me that I seemed off, seemed like I was sad. I was like, yeah, it was a rough time. But yarp. Hetty, great to see you. Arlene, hola. How you doing? Honey bunny? What else we got? YouTube and or Facehole are jacked up today. I can't share videos to Facebook groups. That's lame. Sorry to hear that, Arlene. That's a hella bummer. Much better these days. Thanks. I'm glad we got to be friends. No, I'm glad we've got to be friends. Yeah, no one has to be friends, Hetty. We all choose to be friends. Oh, stranger, how have you been? How is that old dude? Oh, hold on. He put me in a box and forgot about me, the son of a bitch. I've been around. Oh, wait, I have my own segment later, right? Isn't that a thing we're doing now? Yes, and I forgot to make the intro for that. I had to remake in the 2024 because I made a new intro for the show. I mean, I didn't make a new intro. Same intro, little changes, Every year I update it a little bit. So, last time my computer just took a shit and I wasn't able to render them in time for the show, so I had to use the old intro. Today, I used the new intro that I intended to use last time. Actually, it's better than last time. I like it better. Except for that little fucking mistake. That's why this is open. Son of a bitch. I forgot to turn off the audio on one of the clips. So there's a little error. Fuck off. There's a little error here. Let me fix it. There it is. This file. Where are you, you son of a bitch? All right, there. No more audio on you. Fucking asshole. Add to render queue. Do this all over again. And I guess I'll save this and render it later. I don't want to render it now. I'm busy. I'm doing stuff. But render it I will. There he goes. How's Ranger? Have you been? How's the old dude? It's just something small. Okay, I'll see what it is in a minute. Okay, I love you, darling. Thanks, Hetty. It's so nice to see you. You're so intelligent. I don't know what I said now at this point. Yeah, it was about yeah, that's right. We choose to be friends. I'm just speaking from the heart, Hetty. Well. Hey, runs with phantoms, dude. Good to see you, man. Wouldn't think a hot dude was smart. Right? So it's not a one-way thing with men and women, men thinking that about women. People just assume sexy people are not intelligent. They go, well, they clearly just cruised by in life. Look at them. Phantoms, hello and hugs. Eddie, stunt deer. Old man, yeah. Is that Arlene? I feel so bad because Hen Solo gifted those memberships and then I immediately like disappeared for another month. I didn't do anything. But I'm back. I hope Han Solo shows up tonight. I hope Han Solo, I summon you. I hope you show up because I owe her the donations clip. I didn't play the donations clip last time. I don't think I did at least. And if I did, fuck it, I'll play it again. Thanks. Yes, the horrible neighbors of 8 years are being kicked out. Finally, thank God. Oh, good. Fuck them. Way to go, Stump Rat. Send me a way to stay in touch with my longtime acquaintance. Yes, Stump Rat. Come on, Stump Rat. What are you doing? I think about Stump Rat often. Yeah, Stump Rat, y'all should keep in touch. No, I realized you were smart a long time ago. Thank you, Hetty. Intelligence is sexy. I agree. It always gets me. I work with some cruisers. Hey, Devil Flyer. How you doing, man? Real dummy, but I'll give her a go. The cheers? Yeah, cheers, brother. Good to see you. How you been? Oh my god, Summer, there's no feeling like a bad neighbor is finally fucking off. Yeah, we had some my neighbors across the street, they didn't fuck off, but they used to fucking turn on their speakers and just actually point them out into the street and blast their fucking music and just fucking bother everyone on the street. Other houses would blast their music to like they'd get the message, but they didn't. They were retarded. So we finally called the cops on him, and it turns out that because he was like, before 10 p.m. I could do whatever I want. The cops were like, actually, no, not in North Las Vegas. In North Las Vegas, it's always a disturbance if you are being a disturbance. It doesn't matter what time of fucking day it is. So if they call the cops on you again, we're going to give you a ticket. So they stopped being assholes. Being good. Good, Devil Flyer. Glad you're feeling loquacious, verbose. Hey, Sakurat. What's happening, bro? Howdy, Kai. Howdy, chat. Yeah, so let's get on to the unboxing. Since I don't get things often, I usually open them up here with you guys. I don't remember if I did that with Aiken. I may have been. I don't remember if I did that with Aikens. But this one, I haven't streamed in a while, so I figured why not? I'll do a thing. Do a thing. Open. Sanji, what's up, baby? All right. It's a little bundle of stuff. Aw, what? This is fucking cool. This is fucking cool. Look it. It's a Batman stocking. Like Christmas stocking. Ha! And it's the blue and black. That's badass. That is badass. Stump Rat, thank you. The little note. Oh, it's in. I gotta open it. Chocolate. Milk chocolate almonds. Delicious. Grazie. Is it? Happy holidays. Oh, there's an ornament. That's some bling right there. This K. Thank you. Thank you, Stump Rat, for all the cute stuff. I'm gonna read your note real quick. I don't know. I'm gonna read it to myself real quick. I think I'll play a clip while I read the note, and then I'll find out from Stunt, or I'll determine, I guess, if it's private. Okay, hold on. Let me. Hey Zoro, you're kind of in the way, buddy. You're very in the way. Nope. Don't go this way. Go another way. All right. Okay. What are we doing here? I guess Zoro's playing with the bag. Okay, let's go with let's do this one.
You ready?
Yeah. Go, Calvin.
He's about to start it. Oh! There it is! There it is! There it is! There it is! He's going and going. Energize the bunny! That's what I'm talking about. Keep it going! Keep it going! Keep it going! You got it! You got it! You got it! Oh, oh,
That's a beautiful card, by the way. It's all shiny and shit. But thank you so much, Stump Rat, for the note and for the gifts, for everything. You sent me a little something to get dinner. I don't know if you were here last time on my last show or if you saw the replay, but I am not with the X anymore. We split up last year, actually. So I will enjoy this with also, in case you missed the last show, I got a new relationship in January. So I'll be enjoying this with her. Thank you so much, Stump Rat. I appreciate it. You're so sweet. I love this. I love this. This is so awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna put this stuff in here. Actually, no. I'm gonna put the K. No, it's got. I need scissors. Never mind. I'm not putting anything in here. I'm putting this off to the side. That's what I'm doing. Except the chocolate. I might just eat the chocolate. There we go. All right. Very generous. Thanks. Oh wait, where am I? Love the bling. On, let me scroll up a little bit. Gray and blue suit is amazeballs. I know, right? Kitty. My horrible neighbors are gone. I heard loud trucks the other morning and looked out to see city trucks and a bunch of citymen with officers emptying the apartment into a roll-off. Someone got evicted. Ooh, ha. It's so nice to know you guys are here as my touchstones. See you soon. Oh, okay. Mwah. See you soon. Sounds like you're off for now, Hetty. Have a great night. Love the bling. I know, right? So happy you like your prezzies. Love you. Thank you so much, Stump Rat. I'm sorry it took me so long to get to it. You know what I've been up to. I've been very busy. So keep all that to yourself, by the way, because doing a little surprise. I'm going to do a little surprise for everyone. The gray and blue suit with yellow emblem would be pure nerd splooge. Yeah, I thought it was strange, actually. I noticed it has like a yellow outline, but it's not the straight up yellow emblem. But yeah, the gray and blue suit is got some class to it. It's the one I grew up on too. I think that was, yeah, it was the Adam West one, right? Night, I'll be back. All right, take care, Hetty. Yeah, see, I was right. That was fast, you man slut. You little man slut. You see, what happened was circumstances led to that happening very organically. Make sense? Like, it wasn't like I was trying to make that happen. It's not like there was anything happening beforehand. Just it organically worked out exactly that way. And it was very perfect, and I'm very glad it did, actually. The pics on IG recently. Is that the new one? Yes, Arlene. Yeah. About time, you little shit. Rita and I have been waiting. I'm sorry, Dwayne. It's good to see you. Say hi to Rita for me. Yeah, I'm back. How the heck is manslut censored? I don't know. Stupid fucking YouTube. Say hi to Rita for me. I'm sure she's over there somewhere. Hey, Angeles. What up, bro? Good to see you, dude. How you been? I haven't said a word, Kai. All right. Dwayne and Rita, hello and hugs. Yo, how you been, Angelus? Angelus, you might enjoy this. I recently, so check out. Okay, so let me put this here real quick for everyone. Put a little link here in the chat. Okay. So, pinned message. So if you go to the pinned message here, the link in the pinned message in the chat, Angelus, I wrote a few short stories. I mean, I write short stories weekly, but the ones that you particularly might be interested in are number one, the very first one, The Manager, and then skip ahead to like Valentine's Day-ish time. There's a Monkey Paw story, and the one right after that, Birds of a Feather. Go read those 3 stories. They're flash fiction, so they're 1,000 words or less. They're really short, and they're the first one isn't related to wrestling, but the overall those 3 stories connected are related to wrestling, and I think you're gonna find them very funny, and also you're gonna enjoy the wrestling elements of it. Congratulations, dude. Thanks, man. Well, Zillow there. Yeah, that's where you go for the short stories. A crafter was demonetized for saying heat gun YouTube is whacked. That's so fucking dumb. Oh my god. That's stupid. I like his short stories. Thank you, Arlene. Yeah, Arlene's one of my, I think you were one of the people I put in the as my default when I started my list. I needed to put in a few emails. I'll check them out. Greetings and salutations, One Man Show. See, do you see One Man Show? You said it's going to be hard for you to tune in if I just go live randomly. We're only 20 minutes in the show. I told you you'd be fine. I believed in you, and here you are. Bro, I know shit. Oh, we've got a lot we can talk about tonight, actually. We're definitely not going to get to everything. Oh, actually, I need to mark this. The opening clip. LND 2024. Oh, the genocide thing was hilarious. I don't know if I can say that. It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? It's not like I get ad revenue off of this, right? May God Almighty banish wokeism to Gehenna already. I tried, bro. It's gonna take some time. Good morning, Kitty Bear. How you doing, man? Hugs for One Man Show. All right, hold on. What did I come over here for? Came to Instagram. Oh no, I didn't come to Instagram for a reason. I came over here. Okay, that's right. This is how I'm doing this. I'm moving the articles over here to this tab. All right, so first, I have to share very sad news that I just found out like within the hour before I went live. I was over on Vigilante Williamson's channel. If you know what, where the fuck is he at? Vigilante Williamson. For anyone who is not subscribed to Vigilante Williamson, he's a cool guy. I'll put his link in the chat. But yeah, so I was watching Vigilante Williamson. He brought to my attention this terrible, terrible news. Nope, that one. Yeah. That's not the one. This is the one. Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, although the whole Dragon Ball universe, died February 1st. The creator of Dragon Ball, one of the most influential and best-selling Japanese comics of all time, has died at 98. So when Dragon Ball wrapped, when Dragon Ball finished its original, or Dragon Ball Z has finished its original run, they needed to replace it with something. They didn't know. People were like speculating, oh, what's going to replace Dragon Ball? You know what replaced Dragon Ball? One Piece. That's what got the slot. Anyway, Akira Toriyama succumbed to acute subdermal hematoma, a type of bleeding near his brain. Oh, and One Piece, huge fan. Oda is a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. So type of bleeding near the brain, his studio said Friday. Pardon me. Dragon Ball is hugely popular around the world, and the comic series has also spawned cartoon and film versions. Fans have paid tribute to Mr. Toriyama for creating characters that have become part of their childhood. The Dragon Ball comic series debuted in 1984. It follows a boy named Son Goku and in his quest to collect magical Dragon Balls to defend Earth against alien humanoids called Saiyans. Mr. Toriyama had uncompleted works at the time of his death. He died on 1st of March, and only his family and very few friends attended his funeral, according to a statement from the 1st of March. Oh, my bad. I said February. It's fucking March now. I'm retarded. So yeah, less than a week ago. So he died the 1st of March. Only his family and a very few friends attended his funeral, according to a statement from Dragon Ball website. He would have many more things to achieve. However, he has left many manga titles and works of art to this world. We hope that Akira Toriyama's unique world of creation continues to be loved by everyone for a long time to come. Hey, stay away from my water. It added, fans offered their sympathies on social media. One second, my cat. I'm just being precarious. Social media. Thank you for creating a manga that represents my youth. Rest in peace. Thank you for your hard work. Read a post on X. Instantly got 500 likes. It's too soon. It's too sad. A Japanese X user wrote, his legacy will live on forever. Thank you for creating the most iconic anime character of all time. Born in Nagoya, Japan in 1955, Mr. Toriyama broke into the comic book world in the early 1980s with Dr. Slump, which tells the story of a little girl robot, RLA, and her scientist creator. But Dragon Ball was his most famous work. To many fans, Son Goku's journey from a kid who fumbles his martial arts training to a high-flying hero who can shoot bolts of electricity from his hands mirrors their own struggles against their self-doubt as they grew into childhood. Dragon Ball inspired fanfiction writers and cosplayers who style their hair like the characters' sharp and pointed locks. The cartoon version has been dubbed in numerous languages. Dragon Ball action figures are a staple in toy stores from Japan and China and Southeast Asia. 2023 interview with Japanese newspaper, Toriyama said he had no idea how Dragon Ball became so popular around the world. He describes the series as a miracle, given how it helped someone like me who has twisted, difficult personalities to do a decent job and get accepted by society. When I was drawing the series, all I ever wanted was to achieve was to please boys in Japan, he said, according to news agency AFP. So he was not very old. He was 68. He was 68. And yeah, so we lost a huge artist, writer, and creator in the world that has given a lot. And he's gave us fucking Dragon Ball Z, man. So rest in peace, Toriyama. And it was jab related. No, it wasn't. This was a bleeding in the brain. This was something completely different. His Dragon Quest is better than Dragon Ball. Arlene, perhaps he must be dragged into the light. I haven't actually seen Dragon Quest. Is that Toriyama also? R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. Kamehameha. You know, it's funny with my name being Kai. My cousin, growing up, called me Kamehameha. Toriyama from the greatest. May Toriyama form the biggest spirit bomb. Yeah, I like that. Which one of y'all sneaked in here and drank my coffee? Be right back. Alrighty, Arlene. So yeah, rest in peace, Toriyama. That's the first thing to kind of get on the docket. I'm gonna follow that up with something light and then start talking about the real shit, you know, video games and big tech being evil, Elon Musk kicking people in the balls left and right, you know how he do. So yeah. But let's say goodnight to Akira Toriyama. Is there a cool I don't have a Dragon Ball clip. I don't have any Dragon Ball clips. What can I play for him? Let me see. Ah, here we go. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Here's the
Once
other one.
again, I see pride. Junior, I see power. I see a badass mother who won't take no crap off from nobody. That's right. Right. Junior Bevel.
All right, one more in the spirit of Dragon Ball Z.
Never give up, never surrender.
Yarp. Yes, Dragon Quest is also his, and it had several great games. It was Dragon Quest 8 game got me to watch anime. Oh, no shit. That's wild, man. Downright speechless. Rarely happens. You're too sexy for my heart. Too sexy for my heart. I don't know. I think it's a fancy way of saying that because the jab can cause clots, which could lead to what happened to him. What happened to him is the opposite of a clot, Angelus. In fact, a clot would have saved his life. So that's why I'm saying no, bro. I'm gonna have to say no on this one. People have been dropping well before they should be recently. That's fair, but this one's different. This isn't one of those. A clot would have saved his fucking life. Oh my god. All right. Okay, here we go. Here's a little palate cleanser. Heinz rolls out newly designed ketchup bottle that could set new standard for packaging. We can't continue to do things as we have in the past. This type of innovation could easily spread across other industries that use plastic bottles for products like shampoo and lotion. Ketchup maker Heinz spent 9 years. 9 years. $185,000 product development hours, 45 iterations, and $1.2 million creating a new version of its plastic bottle cap that can be treated at recycling plants. And that new bottle is now available to customers in the UK. Different from the old one is that materials, monomaterial polypropylene. The old cap used multiple types of plastic, including a difficult to recycle one that they had to sift through, etc. Now, feature caps that shouldn't register as being particularly different to customers, but could save hundreds of millions of bottle caps every year from ending up in landfills. The design won Rigid Pack of the Year for Kraft Heinz at the 2023 Packaging Awards. Cap was designed in plastic packaging, etc., etc. Addition making bottle caps 100% recyclable. Heinz has also set a goal of reducing its use of virgin plastic globally by 20%. So yeah, there's a nice little palate cleanser. Oh, just hugs going around. Okay, let's talk video games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. All right. I've got some stuff. I've got some video game stuff here. We don't necessarily need to read all of it or go into full depth on all of it. But before we start, I'm going to play a little something so I can lick this chocolate off my fingers.
Door, right.
Go right.
Go right.
Go right.
Up. Preacher up. Good preach.
Fuck.
Fuck.
First try.
If they would go back to glass, glass is the only one that is as strong as after recycling as it was before, and none is lost to the process. Right? No. Glass. Yeah, fucking glass. Anyway, let's look at some stuff here. First this is kind of nerdy, so I'm gonna just kind of cover the basics. Valve releases Steam Audio as open source. Game developers should be happy to learn that Steam Audio SDK, including all of its plugins, are now covered under Apache 2.0 license. So Steam Audio a feature-rich audio solution for game developers has been released as open source, so it's free now. So anyone wanting to fuck with audio stuff can go use that now. Updated item evidently posted Tuesday. Valve, which develops the game distribution platform Steam, announced on its website that the complete source code of the Steam Audio SDK is now available under Apache 2.0 license. This release, our goal is to provide more control to developers, which will lead to better experiences for their users, and hopefully valuable contributions back to the wider community of developers using Steam Audio. So, as often happens in the open source world, Valve's move to open the platform wasn't motivated by software idealism, but to scratch a very real itch for users of their software. Valve pointed out that much of the development on Steam Audio is done on the fly to meet needs and solve problems that the company is facing in its own game development efforts. By open sourcing the platform, game developers from outside Valve can make modifications to address their own needs. The choice of what features we work on is often driven by the needs of internal projects. For instance, during the development of Half-Life Alyx, we spent a lot of time working on our hybrid reverb and pathing features, which we later released as part of Steam Audio 4.0. These priorities might not always align with partner priorities, so we want to remove roadblocks that prevent partners from implementing spatial audio features that require access to the core Steam Audio SDK. So, yeah, developers have a lot more control over their audio stuff now, because Steam just says, fuck it, here you go, open source, figure it out. Thank you, Steam. Just looked it up. The clock can actually cause what happened to him. Okay, so that's still a thing. So that's still possible. Okay. All right. Well, seeing as this is, I still think that this is an outlier. Like, this is something that happens naturally to some people, and we don't actually know if he got yabbed. You know what I mean? It is Japan. It's very much in the culture. But, like, what's it called? I still don't. Those side effects tend to manifest in very specific ways. You know what I mean? Consistently in those same ways. This one is not one of those ways, even though it's possible. Let's not forget that some of these things existed and happened before the jab ever existed. So, feature, meet Morphcat Games, the new gen NES devs pushing the 8-bit envelope. So these guys, 4 decades after it became an international sales phenomenon and dominated a crowd of games market, Nintendo Entertainment System, the 8-bit box that gave birth to some of the medium's biggest enduring franchises, today finds itself playing host to something entirely new. New aftermarket IPs that are strikingly polished and joyously fun. The homebrew scene for the NES has flourished over the 2 decades, especially so with the rise of tools like NES Maker in 2018, which makes developing for the console far more approachable. Opening that in a new tab. Inspired by pioneer developers, the minds behind Morphcat Games earned their stripes coding games from scratch using 6502 assembly language. Oh, shit. Enter Micromages, an homage to NES era platformers. The 2019 game was the subject of a viral YouTube making of video that showcased clever optimization techniques employed by developers Julius Reich and Nicholas Beto, who tasked themselves with limiting their games to just 40 kilobytes, in keeping with the file size of the iconic NES launch title Super Mario Bros. Scroll through YouTube comments, and the general statement is, had this come out during the NES heyday, it would have been a gaming milestone. Physical copies of Micro Mages run seamlessly on original NES hardware, though its physics and gameplay, which supports up to 4 players, feel decidedly modern to the touch, with gorgeous pixel art to boot. Creating a Nintendo game was a dream of mine since I was young. Speaking to Nintendo Life, back in the day, even though I had never had NES of my own, I always looked forward to playing one at my friend's house. I suppose that this circumstance and the great times we had together are what put it on the pedestal for me. These guys, who are based in Berlin, cited titles like Kirby's Adventure, Super Mario Bros. Series, and Mega Man 2 as having left lasting impression. Later, we discovered Mr. Gimmick and Little Samson, which impressed us too. All these games have high level of polish, taking care of each detail, really impressive and inspiring. Let's see some of this.
Hours of video and many days, or a result, these early games were usually very limited. Code in
Okay.
6502 assembly. Background elements, which are called sprites, or meta sprites, as we call them, for each player, and the sprite
Holy shit.
graphics the individual flipping sprite.
So they
The
like,
bottom part has 5 animation frames. A lot of graphics. Full kilobyte.
that's why some of these old fucking pixel sheets looked all fucked up and stupid. I always wondered what the hell is wrong with these. Why do they look so shitty? Their animation frames, they just added like the orders all fucked up.
Animation frames. But the last 2 are
Yeah,
flipped
see?
versions of the first 2. And again, we reduce the amount of individual tiles as much as possible.
Clever. Anyway, Reiki began tooling with NES development in 2005 and linked up with this guy in 2015. The duo at Morphcat Games now have a handful of lauded aftermarket NES games under their belt, with Reich handling programming, sound, Bateau creating graphics and levels. The pair have made a niche name for themselves by pushing the vintage hardware to its limits. Back in 2005, things looked different. Got it on my tech stock because I could. Spent a couple weeks reading them over. Nowadays, the state of the NES documentation is excellent. While we use assembly like veteran developers did, the tools available nowadays are much improved. Well, Cody, so they do it all the old-fashioned way. But nowadays, there are tools to actually do this shit on your own if you want. While coding in assembly language is known to be much closer to binary machine code, the benefit is that you control over every aspect of the NES. It also helps understanding exactly how much CPU time each part of your code uses. While modern tools have greatly streamlined NES development process, handwritten assembly. So anyway, apart from the micro... Wait, what? Bobble in 2020, a water physics-based Metroidvania with striking soundtrack and emphasis. No shit. Ah! That sounds fucking awesome. Hey! Tristan Meacham became a member. Hey! Welcome, Tristan. Bienvenidos, amigo. Welcome, dude. Hey, how you doing, Steeg? You bastard. How are you? I'm good, man. I'm looking at this sick fucking... And these dudes are making modern NES games, bro. Modern NES games. Babbage Brassworks, what's happening, man? Oh, it's all good. I haven't been on that much. I played a video game once. I think it was called Duck Hunt. Fucking love Duck Hunt. I grew up on Duck Hunt. My first video games were Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. So, yeah, man. Wife's oldest sister died of pancreatic cancer a few weeks ago. I'm so sorry, man. Apparently known side effects of Pfizer. Oh, got you. Diagnosis to death 2 weeks. Jesus, dude, that's fucked up, man. I'm so sorry to hear that, Babbage. In Singapore, JADs were compulsory In good news, I now have a Raspberry Pi 5 and can run LLMs. Ooh, that's fucking wild, man. How do you like your Pi 5? Is that really all you want it for, is LLMs? Level of ROM space optimized we did our micro mages took a long time indeed, but doesn't everything become manageable? Focus on one step at a time. Like, what are you most excited about building now that you have your Raspberry Pi 5, right? Not knowing where it would lead us, but it's been so much fun. So if your memory constraints meant the pair needed less time to optimize, the water surface ripple effects alone take 50% of available CPU time. Dio spent nights and weekends powering sushi and pizza to complete Bobble entirely within a single month. Just had fun exploring the game design. Deadline even shorter, 1 week from start to finish. For all the crunch time involved, Morphcat output gives no hint of it. For the curious, a slick physical edition of Bobble, Space Goals, the second quest, expanded version. You know what? I've been wanting to make a fucking pixel game. I'm going to be on it. I'm just going to throw it out there. I've been wanting to make a pixel game. And this just makes me want to do it more. Other people are out there doing it. Without input from this guy. Excuse me. Bringing out a new game is tough and expensive to produce. Such a pleasure to see people enjoying the final result. Consoles having to discover new games. It's thinking a lot about modern consoles with something in the pipeline for 2024. Nintendo Switch is a great console for local multiplayer games, and much easier than finding an NES 4 score. All the fun keeps the NES alive. Dude, that's so cool. See the preview for it. We can play together. Okay, up to 4. How do you get 4 though? Is it only? Didn't the NES only have 2 player slots? I only had 2 player slots. Anyway, this shit is badass. And these guys are doing it the hard way too. They're doing it the freaking old-fashioned way. Damn it. So that's freaking awesome, man. Get hardware? Dude. Okay, look at this website. This is the one for making NES games. NES Maker V4 version 4.5. Make your own NES game. So look at this. You got a little pixel, little sprite builder. It's a drag and drop. Made a whole engine for it. Everything you need. You get a dev kit if you want. Get the entire kit all at once. The NES Maker development kit comes with a copy of a license for the software, a cartridge flasher, and a blank rewritable cartridge. It is everything you need to get started. It fits on your shelf right beside your favorite NES games. Make games of all types. Oh shit. Need hardware? Part of the fun is playing on physical cartridges with real hardware. Work with the Infinite NES Lives and Retro Stage to provide cartridges, flashers, and reflashable cartridges. We also offer full development kit, which includes a license for the NES Maker software, a flasher, a blank cartridge, and USB cable, all in a standard NES box that can fit on your shelf right next to your favorite. That's fucking cool, man. This is so cool. New game. Their website is kind of shitty. I'm going to be honest. Their website's kind of shitty. Look at this. There's no padding. There's no oh fuck, what's the word for the border? Margin. There's no margins. There's no padding. It's just the button is just bumped up against the footer. Look at here. Ready to the text is lined up to the walls pretty much. There's no space to breathe at all. It just feels so. It feels like people who have never made a website used a website maker to make this. No, someone knew what they were doing around here, but not well enough to have a sense of design to where they don't do shit like this where there's no space here under the button. Terrible. Anyway, the rest of this is off the hook. Need Pi 5 8 GB RAM. Big LMs are 4 GB plus. Tested the old Pi 4 runs 4 of the smaller ones under 2 gigs. People are still making games for the Commodore 64 too. 10 or so are being released every year for a system that saw the light of day in 1983. I want to make my own. That's crazy, dude. I did not know that either. I want to make my own personal assistant and remind me to eat and do stuff and counter my ADHD. It's called an alarm, Babbage. You see this? It is a phone. It has a built-in alarm system. You can set alarms for specific times and then label them and then turn the alarm on. That's how I counter my ADHD. Not just that, but I have 3 fucking whiteboards here where I write shit down to remember. And in the big red fucking box that says today, I write the shit I'm doing today. Oh, shit. Speaking of which, did I finish all my intended tasks for today before I came over here to do this? Let me see. Where am I at? Okay. That one's for tomorrow. I can still do those 2 after the show. Rock and roll. I'm still good. Set alarms, Babbage. Set multiple alarms. So you got like the, hey, you got 30 minutes before you got to go. And then set the like, hey, it's time to go alarm. You know what I mean? Set yourself multiple alarms. You don't need a personal assistant. Just wanted to say hello to everyone that I have missed. Well, stick around, Dwayne. You don't need to just say hello and dip. You can hang out. Kind of cool AIs can now make games too. Yeah, they're not very good though. How are you, Stumprat? Hold me like you did on Naboo, Stumprat. Stun holding a Steeg. Here's some chocolate too. You can tell they did not get AI help to do their webpage. Yeah, right. Alarms need to be programmed. I need something to remind to set them. Babbage. So they have this cool feature on the alarms that says, you know, do you want this alarm to pop off every Monday? So then you get a weekly alarm. You don't need to set it over and over again. It's a weekly one. If you want every day the same alarm to be going off, it'll go off every day if you set it to do that. And you can also go, hey, I have a thing coming up in next week. Next week at 4 o'clock, you said we're getting together. Set an alarm right now for specifically next week at 4 o'clock. And then you don't have to think about it until you come back later. You that's the thing. If that becomes your way of countering your ADHD, you won't need anyone to remind you to set them. You'll do it because or else you'll forget this shit. You're like, oh, this is a thing I'm going to forget. Let me make an alarm for it right now. And then you don't have to worry about it. Rita says hello and she loves you. Mwah! Thank you, Rita. Then send my love as well, please, Dwayne. I have a big planner for daily stuff, another one for stuff, and use then to program no less than 10 alarms. Otherwise, I don't do anything I need to do. Pomodoro system, 25 work, 5-minute break. Working on my daily planning system. What the fuck? Each day is the same. 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes break. That sounds lame. That sounds highly unproductive. Because you're not allowing yourself to get into a flow state. You're breaking yourself out of your flow state every 25 minutes to literally just be distracted. All right. Mattel kicks off self-publishing for games. So Mattel's going to be publishing their own games. That's it. That's the story. Mattel is kicking off self-publishing games where it will work closely with big and small devs making Mattel branded games. So if you could be making a Mattel branded game and they'll be working with you and they'll publish the game and you don't have to work through a publisher, they'll do it themselves. Global head of digital gaming at El Segundo, California, based Mattel, said in an interview with GamesBeat that this is the next chapter in the mission to grow the company's footprint in digital games. As Mattel aims to grow its global network of studio development partners, fans can expect to see announcements from Mattel's premier self-published games starting later this year. The company will likely move at a pace one self-published game per year, he said. Spoke with Delet and recent DICE Summit. Be very selective about our partners. We're launching a self-publishing initiative where we do co-development. We'll fund the development, we'll fund the marketing, and we'll do the publishing ourselves. This will be in addition to our joint venture with NetEase, Mattel 163, and our licensing business. This guy said the company will now be building out a team and going out and working with developers to bring world-class games to the market. The focus will be on mobile initially, but it could expand to other platforms like Roblox and UEFN, Fortnite. It's a big shift, and it can add a lot more growth to the company. Under self-publishing, Mattel will have more control over the game than it would with licensing brands to another game maker, which it is doing with the Barbie mobile game being developed by Rollic, a division of Take-Two's Zynga. With self-publishing, the company can create a vision of the game, the publishing plans, and the marketing. We'll still continue to do most of the projects through licensing, and we can't do everything ourselves. So yeah, they're just publishing their own stuff now. They're not even going through anyone else. They're just doing it themselves. They've already got all the inroads on stores and shit. It's a smart move. Like, really, it's a smart fucking move. Not sure if Pomodoro will work for me. I could do flow state for 10 hours straight. Yeah, I've done that. When I come out of it, I am starving. I have lived with severe ADHD my whole life. Short work times with frequent breaks helps keep me from getting angsty and roaming off. That makes sense. For me, I have I regulate my distractedness. I give myself a thing to be distracted by and a thing to do, and then I just hop back and forth between them. And then the second thing, I try to make it productive. Brown and Mild, yo, thank you, man. Dude, good to see ya. Still reading everything I can on ADHD. Stupid bloody name. I prefer neurodiverse. Gotta see you, and by extension, Rita. I never knew I had ADHD till a few months back. I was never hyper. It turns out I am distractible daydreamer type. I was a hyper little kid. Exciting time for us as we take our iconic IP beyond licensing partnerships to self-publishing Mattel mobile games. Fuck yeah, way to go, Mattel. Do it. Okay, I'm done though with reading this one. Okay, this was fucking cool. Indie developer makes his game free after Warner unceremoniously tells him they're retiring it from Steam and the PlayStation Store. Small radios, big televisions will be pulled from Steam and the PlayStation Store within the next 60 days. Small radios, big televisions creator Owen Deary says Warner Brothers Discovery has informed him it's retiring the game from Steam and the PlayStation Store, so he's making it available for free on his studio's website. Fun fact, it's already available, everybody. I'll share the link in just a minute. Originally released in 2016, Small Televisions, Big Radios is an indie puzzle game that has players searching abandoned factories in search for lost cassette tapes containing boundless virtual worlds. Published by Adult Swim Games, it wasn't a big hit, but was reasonably well received critically, particularly for its visual style and soundtrack. In a bit of good news, bad news, you can now get the game for free. Good, because hey, free game, but bad because it's being removed from sale at the behest of Adult Swim parent company Warner Brothers Discovery. So Warner Brothers Discovery informed me I will be retiring my game, small radios, big televisions from both Steam and PS4 stores. He tweeted, I've made it for your download here. Boop. Okay, I was just double checking before I share the link here. There you go, y'all. Free game. I put the link in the chat. So if you want the game, there you go. For now, small radios, big televisions remains available for purchase on both Steam and PlayStation Store. Deary said Warner gave him 60-day timeline for the removal of the game from both storefronts. As for why they're being taken down, he was told it was due to internal business changes at the company. So he's making it free. It's free. It's available for free. Just the link I put in the chat takes you straight to it. This is March 5th, 2024. Warner Bros. Discovery has retired small radios, big televisions from both Steam and PlayStation 4 stores. PC game is now free to download here. Sweet. Yeah, it just downloads a zip file and you're good to go. So help yourself to a free puzzle game. And in another Warner Brothers shutting shit down story, after 21 years, Warner Brothers is closing Rooster Teeth. I have friends that worked at Rooster Teeth, and they had a lot of fun in their time there, and it was apparently really good people. They were there back when the original creators were there, so it was probably a very different studio than what it is today. Things happening big time in AI. Anyone will be able to make games, vids, movies, books, poems using prompts. Yeah, but also, I mean, that's not the worst, but it's also not the best. Like, I think we're going to see a lot of discernment in quality because already we're seeing people notice that AI is not really up to snuff. Dwayne, Kai, Rita is trying to get taxes ready. She's not letting me help this year. It helps to be able to see the numbers, Dwayne. Hey, Jesse, how you doing over? Oh shit! I already packed a bowl. Sweet. I'm literally holding my bowl, and as I moved my hand to wave, I have the bowl in my hand, and I realized there's weed in here. I was about to spill everywhere. Hey, Jesse. How you doing? You know what? Son of a bitch. Let's smoke one together to welcome Mindless Entertainment. Welcome Jesse Milestone to the chat. Let's all smoke one to who? Which clip are we smoking to? Let's smoke to the Oakland clip. I fucking love the Oakland clip.
Hey, my name is Sarah. This is my first day in Oakland. I just moved here from Nebraska, and it's really beautiful here in Oakland. I love it. Hey, it's me again. Day 2 in Oakland. It seems to be really popping out here. A little bit more marijuana smoke than I'm used to, but I can get accustomed to it. Hey, third day in Oakland, aka the town, is cracking, you feel me? I just got introduced to a couple of rappers, Mac J and Keek the Sneak. We out here, bruh. Hey, it's the 4th day in East Oakland. It's cracking out here, you feel me? We got bitches, blunts, heen, yada what I mean, on my mama.
Hey, it's your nigga Sarah in the building, you feel me? 5th day in dumbass East Oakland, California. I'm official like a referee with a whistle. I tell a bitch, if you ain't my man, you ain't getting on this hype train, nigga. I put that on my mama, nigga.
Damn it. I'm still dying.
What's your name? What? What is your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony! What's your name? Ezekiel! Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh my god. That hit got me tearing up and shit. Woo! Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Just got 6,000 back on my taxes. Because I was fired halfway through the year. Good. Fucking fuckers. I smoke with you. Woo. Oh my god. Mm. Ah. Oh, okay. Wow. So, damn, that one hit. Woo, I feel the head change on that. Anyway, don't know who's caught this. Follows me on Instagram, or if I mentioned it last time. I don't think I mentioned it last time. But earlier I mentioned that I started dating someone new, and that person is right here. The person smoking with me here is my girlfriend. So yeah, I figure it's a good time to say hi, do the intro, let everyone know. Yeah, it seems to be learning centers rapidly. People are accepting more and more crappy quality. I think it's kind of like what do we call it? With typography. There was a while where people thought, well, I have this printing machine, so I don't need a designer anymore. They got rid of their designers and they would just put all the shit there. They would print it. They'd be like, boom, nailed it. I done made a poster without a designer. And that's when we see that really ugly typography, those posters that just have like 10 different fonts on it and just ads for fucking all different. It was trash. It was trash. And people hated it. And which is why they had to start bringing back designers. So maybe right now we're in that era where people are thinking, I don't need a fucking designer. Get out of here with your fucking designer bullshit, and I'm gonna let AI do it. And then at some point, people are gonna realize why they need designers. Guys, back her, hey, Elroy shredding. AI was crap a few months back. Now it is pretty good, but still a bit noticeable. It's very noticeable. Best results are done in 4-second clips. Makes sense. Can standards get any lower with the human script writers? Sweet baby control. AI will only get better from now on. Hold on, let me catch up. There's the hearts. Yeah. All right. Can standards get any lower? Standards can always get lower. Kai, you gonna pass out again on a live stream? Nah. I'd have to take another month off of smoking, and there's no way I'm doing that right now. So my daughter answers the phone. Hey, Mom, cough, 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 cough. Sorry, cough, cough. You called me. We were cough, cough, smoking. That's funny. I do that sometimes. This is like if I'm already smoking, like I can't do anything about that. My phone's ringing. My mom's calling. Hey, Mom. You know? You got a time limit. It's gonna go to voicemail. You know what's important? She didn't let it go to voicemail. Because your daughter loves you. My lawyer won my case. Insurance company will be paying out on my income protection insurance till I am 65. Ooh, nice. Income protection insurance. What the fuck? What? That's a thing? Holy shit. Well, paying out on my income protection. Wait, hold on. Hold on, bro. Are you telling me you did the Fight Club thing where they have to keep paying you and you don't have to come to work? Did you do the Fight Club thing Where, I mean, you didn't punch yourself and shit, but do they have to keep paying you as if you work there and you don't work there? That's amazing. Fuck off, bro. Are you kidding me? You get to just sit at home and tinker with shit for the rest of your life? Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. That's awesome. I'm just assuming you're answering yes to things appropriately here, and I'm high-fiving you for everybody. Also getting back pay for last year, and I am on government UBI. University. Okay. Government UBI for 39 weeks to get my big beautiful women business working. Really? Okay. That's the kind of business you're going to get into. I imagine there's always a market for that. I guess we are in America. 2024 is turning out to be a good year. Good. It is going to be a good year. It's going to be a fucking great year, especially if you're one of my subscribers. You're going to have such an amazing year. So if you're not subscribed, you know what to do. I love you guys. You guys are amazing, and I know a lot of us really, because it wasn't just you guys in the chat, it was me too. A lot of us have had a rough time of things, and I think it's about time things start going better for all of us. So Babbage, that is amazing. I'm glad to hear it. Good luck with the BBW stuff. You know, not really my thing, but good for you. I don't actually know what you're talking about. I know it's not Big Beautiful Women, but I don't. What is that? What is BBW in the non like fetish capacity? You know, a kid loves and trusts you when she answers the phone mid-toke. Yeah, true. I'll take your hugs all day and night, always. Worked for 13 years there. My super scheme had income protection clause. Super scheme? Income protection clause. Okay. So you wait, what? Anyway, cool, man. Good. That sentence doesn't exactly make sense to me. I'm gonna be honest. That sentence doesn't make sense to me. Your super scheme had income protection clause. Babbage isn't your mobile phone account, right? It's your Raspberry Pi account? Fuck, damn it, Babbage. I'm trying to figure out if it's a typo. Yeah, no, I Mr. Mackey, thank you. Google took care of me on that one. I like them thick. Well, yeah, thick is nice. BBW is thick on thick. That's like triple deep fried, you know? That's you have so much limb, you could split it off into two limbs like symbiosis, and you could form you'd have more than enough skin for both. You know what I mean? There's a difference. There's like breaking out of your panties, and then there's like breaking the chair you're sitting in. There's a big difference. Thick is nice. BBW. It's too much. Oh, you're too sweet, Dwayne. Excuse me. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Mackey. I didn't realize you followed me on Instagram. BBW making models train. Babbage Brass Work. Oh, yeah. Babbage Brass Works, of course. Your fucking screen name. That sounds great. Raspberry Pi 5. Always censored his phone. Sadly, am the BBW. Sadly, calm down, Mr. Mackey. Just do some steps. Start playing. You know what? You want an easy way to motivate yourself to get off, to go and work out, exercise a little bit. Start playing Pokemon Go. Walk around. Get yourself some Pokemon. You'll be all of a sudden you'll realize how far you've walked, and you'll be like, oh shit, I wouldn't have walked this far on purpose. Chicks gotta keep up with. Wait, what? Chicks got to keep up with me. Yeah. I mean, like, it's you gotta be at least at a similar level physically. If there's too much of an imbalance, that's not a good match. Those are people with very different priorities or very different metabolisms, but that's less likely. We got a Facebook page now. Soon web page with products. Nice, dude. What are you using to build your web page? Your website, I mean. You remember I am Manta Ray using a different account, right? I'm on my phone. Manta Ray. Oh, gotcha, Mr. Mackey. No, I don't remember. Well, I thought. Oh, let me see this here. Oh. Anyway. Wait, you mean Manta Ray? Manta Ray of Hope? I'm not sure which provider to go with for a web page yet. Well, what are you looking to build, man? It's not necessarily the provider. It's like, let's say, because since I can use WordPress or Shopify to build someone a website with products. But what is the nature of their website? How much traffic are they going to get? What kind of products are they selling? You know, their needs really dictate what you use. So personally, I actually really like Shopify. Shopify is dope. It costs a little bit. It's more expensive than WordPress to just fire up, you know. But for selling products, it's great. It's freaking great. I'm using it to build a point of sale system right now. That would be 1,000,000 times harder to build with WordPress. Hello, Flower Lady. My mentor has done video for web pages. I have not grokked yet. Have not grokked. Some had AI to help do the web page. My mentor has done video for web pages. I have not grokked yet. What the fuck are you trying to say here, Babbage? Okay, time to get ready for bath time. Have fun, kids. All right. Nighty-night, senorita. I am convinced that 2024... I'm going to take another fucking hit. Hell yeah. I'd never finish this chocolate. I am convinced that 2024 will be better on a personal level for most of us because 2023 sucked rotten eggs. Right? I think it sucked to the point that everyone's kind of over it. Everyone's just tired of everything, you know? People are starting to realize how much we are lied to, how much you can't trust official sources, mainstream sources, the education system. Just people are realizing the Hollywood set that we live in. And that's probably one of the reasons we've seen a lot more spirituality in the world. Because when you put a lot of stock, a lot of value, a lot of energy, a lot of time into a world that then you start realizing is fake. That the thing that you've been looking at every day, looking up to, you turn a little bit and you realize it's like fucked up. Like, that's not right. And then you start looking at it more and you realize it's fucked up. And you look around and everything's fucked up. Everything is just a Hollywood set. Everything is duct taped together. and it's just a facade hiding some dirty jank shit in the back. And I think that's why things lately have sucked differently. You know, people's reaction to the world has been different because people are seeing the Hollywood set that is society right now. And I've been looking at this Hollywood set for a while, but now everyone else is seeing it. So that's nice. New AI computer chip grok. Oh, okay. Kai, the Belgian chocolate, my favorite. It's delicious. It's so good. I had a stroke in 2023, just now starting to function good again. Oh. I'm glad you're coming back from it, Arlene. You're right. That does suck rotten eggs. 2023 was basically just hard work. Things did not turn out in that year how I had expected, but by the end, I was at a better place. 23 sucked big time. 24 is turning out much less stress. March is the third month. My son's birthday would have been 37. March is on the third month. My son's birthday would have 37 on the fifth day. On the 5th, my dad would have been 93. On the 7th, I'll add a 1 on Saturday. Okay. I see. Of March. Okay. That's a rough month then, man. 93 on the 7th. Oh, so that was this week. Sounds like my average day. Well, we're here for you, Dwayne. My mom's birthday is this month, actually. It's the 20th. Anyways, can't wait to meet you. God bless and more hugs. People worldwide have lost control of governments, but there is some light at the end of the tunnel. That was like 8 years ago for me. Well, so Rooster Teeth is closed. That's where I left off. I'm going to hop back to some of the topics here. What time is it? Oh, shit. How much time do I have left? I still got 40 minutes. You know what that means, though? We're halfway through the show. We're more than halfway through the show. I think it's time. We're all ready for it. We're all here for it. Toke him if you got him. Go use the restroom if you can't stand the song. But we're throwing down the beat.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
Damn. 1 sec.
What the fuck? Are you fucking serious?
What?
You fucking cockfucker? What the fuck you think you're doing?
Sneezing.
Fucking filthy, dirty, fucking cockfucker.
Ah, right. I still had to grind up my bowl. Woo. You start putting my beanie on again. Ay, ay, ay. Muted? Me? I'm muted now. You're talking about right now. I'm not fucking muted. Calm down, stunt brat. I'm so sorry about your son. I'm praying for you guys. Tennis shoes against your balls blues. Ooh, I love this one. Ooh, yeah, man. Okay. My oldest sister's birthday is on the 20th. MSM are so much fun with their Trump denial years ago. That's awesome, dude. So your sister and my mom have the same birthday. Gotta feed the dogs. All right, Babbage. See you in a minute. Ay, ay, ay. All right, y'all. Let's move it along here. Where do we start? Let's do a poll. Oops, that's just typing into the chat. I need a poll. Start a poll. Okay. So the options are. Oops, wrong one. The options are Big Tech, Musk, oh, I guess there's a Pokemon game article that I could also talk about, but it would fit very well with how much I've already talked about Pokemon. But I'm going to move along. This can be, yeah, I'm going to move along for games. We covered a lot of game stuff. So, okay. History thing. I'm just gonna put history. And last one, fuck it. Pokemon. All right, folks. I done dropped that poll in the chat. Go ahead and click your little finger on there. Exercise your right as an American. You go out there and vote. You go vote. However your heart is content, there are no right or wrong answers. So long as you exercise your rights. See, there ain't no red and blue in this poll. It's all just a matter of what the hell you actually want to hear about. Now, what kind of show out there gives you this level of control? If you can think of one, I'd love to hear it. Oh, wait. Tristan Meacham, are you still here? I forgot again. Tristan Meacham. If you're here, please sound off in the chat. Hey, Justin in the Red Shirt, how you doing, man? It's funny. The article I'm talking about, one of the articles was about that. No, I like Elon. Oh, you muted tennis balls. That's hilarious. Tristan Meacham. I always forget about this clip. I need to rename it. That's the problem. That will help. That will help me remember. All right, I'm guessing Tristan Meacham isn't here. Tristan Meacham. Where'd you go? The hell did you go, son? All right. So while we wait, let's look at some stuff here. This is fucking clever. All right. America. Fuck yeah. All right, y'all. Check it out. Surfers fed up with seeing litter in the ocean created these genius sea bins.
Surfers made these genius sea bins that clean litter from our waters. 2 Australian surfers were annoyed at how much litter was collecting in waterways around Sydney, so they designed these absolutely genius bins known as sea bins. Here's how they work. The bins sink slightly under the surface of the water, forcing any floating garbage into the hole. They only collect stuff from the top 10 millimeters of the water, meaning marine life should be safe to carry on their day as normal. Any material that's sucked into the bin is then filtered, meaning that only the bad stuff stays in and the rest of the water is pushed back out. The sea bins can also use special oil-absorbent pads designed to help clean up any nasty fuels that gather at the surface. The Sea Bin Foundation has been so successful in Australia, collecting more than 90 tons of marine litter between 2020 and 2022, that its work is being implemented across the world. After only 1 year of operation in Marina Del Rey in Los Angeles, the sea bins reportedly collected more than 7,300 pounds of litter. That's a hell of a lot. These guys are heroes for helping make the world a safer and cleaner place.
That is a clever design.
2 surfers made the...
That is a fucking clever design. Look at that shit. It ain't much like Elon while he was lefty greeny messiah. The more he grows up, you get Chad, the more I like him. The sea bin, that's the thing. I think he's always been that, but he also believes in the environment and stuff. You know what I mean? The sea bin isn't super new. I saw a mini doc about it a couple years ago. So cool. I know it's not super new. He gave the years in the thing. It's just fucking cool. It's a cool thing that I wanted to share because there's a poll in the chat right now. Now I don't want to just like dive right in, you know? I want to give it a minute. I want to give you guys time to vote. All right. Stieg, are you still here? I hope Stieg is still here. He's gonna enjoy this one. If he left, that's a sad reality that he lives in, where he's gone and he can't see this.
They gotta steal that, Blam. Don't lose the
Competition. So this is a Florida Man competition. Sorry, I kind of spaced out reading the stuff. There's a Florida Man competition that pokes fun of the Florida Man. You know? Includes brawling, drinking, gunfire, reptile, wrangling, and more.
Please. They gotta steal that. They gotta ride with these two. Here's where it gets tricky.
5,000 people
to watch stupidity occur on the grandest spectacular scale.
2, 1, fight!
Here we go. Smokey's will take some big swing early.
They're calling these events. I'm calling this Tuesday afternoon.
Prepare some.
They're calling these events. I call this Tuesday afternoon. So they're poking fun of the stereotypes, but he's like, no. This is how we live.
Body for the Florida Man.
Experience being in Florida.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. You saw Elon and Lex Friedman. He is terrified of AI. This is why he financed OpenAI, which has sold out to Microsoft. But that's fun to see. Very tricky, exact buoyancy. We got 9 votes. A few more people have not voted. Hey, Kronos! The cookie dude! What up, Kronos? Oh my god. Actually, while we wait for the final votes here, Florida Man competition. Surprise, the entire eastern seaboard isn't destroyed in such an event. All right. So while we wait, we're going to do a little Old Man Kai segment. So, don't really have anything in mind. Just Old Man Kai will be here to answer your questions. So, hold on. Let me. I know what to intro Old Man Kai with. All right. Here we go.
The booths around the area because they have a full weekend, then a day, and then the 4th of July. Here's an actual customer out here. What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Hey, wait, I remember that kid. I used to smoke weed with him. He wasn't too much older than that either. Huh? You know, age just kind of becomes a thing. You'd stop caring eventually. Some kids are really mature. Some men are little bitches. Like we just saw. We saw both just then on the screen. Old man, what? Hey, Kronos. Mankai, is love in the air for you too? Love is always in the air for me. I gotta beat bitches off with a stick. Are you kidding me? They see me swinging my wrinkly ass through the club, and they need to get themselves some of this. They are liars. I've been around since the beginning-ish. For a long time, at least. Pardon the hiccups. The other guy ate some chocolate, and I guess that's what happens. Hey, how do I get one of those nice hot Tradcon gals to fall for a juice tribal like myself? Okay, so maybe it's because I'm old, but I don't know what some of these words mean, so I'm gonna riff it. A juice tribal like yourself. Well, if you're a juiced up dude, you know, you got big muscles and a little PP, then I don't know, go ahead and just use your looks. If you mean like a juice tribal, like you're like a guy, you make smoothies, then make her a delicious smoothie. And that's a start. Be really charming and thoughtful. And give good head. You're just a young pup. Go to hell, Kronos. I have been around since before your dad was busting nuts. Poor old man is suffering from dementia. I'm never gonna die. It's called money. My septic friend. My Semitic friend, money. Oh, look, West Roth dropped another vid. More shocking. I don't know what the hell you're talking about here, Babbage. Today, 20-something has less than half the testosterone old men do twice the rage. Twice the rage. Don't juice your PP. Yeah, it's a bad idea. I mean, not really. Just sack up and go work out more. Let your body heal. Young men have traded testosterone for soy. It's probably why they complain so much. There's not as many fights in school. I don't know actually. Are there fights in school? Do you kids still do that? I know bullying's not in fashion anymore, but where do the poor kids get their lunch money? If that's the case, how does it work? I don't understand. Then again, I always get confused when societies start to break down. I can vouch for roids and little peepees. I worked at the Conan Live show, and we all shared a dressing room. Oh, that's good to know. I don't eat soy products. Bunch of sissies. Lower testosterone. All these sparse looking beards that don't connect. Hey, that happens. Some people just, some people just don't, that's not in their genetics. Look at Asians. Nasally voices. Wes Roth is YouTuber, wants to keep up on AI. Bully the bully, especially the woolly bully. Yes, I also disagree with soy milk. I thought it was just Spanish milk until someone told me it's made of seeds or something. If it doesn't come out of a nipple, I don't want it. I'll catch you one of these days, Saint Germain, and then I'll tell you down the ring those secrets out of you. What the fuck? Catch you one of these days. Tell you secrets out of you one way or another. Love you, old man. Ah, there you are, son brat. Hey, you sweet angel. Oh, yeah, you said about the peepees. Ha. Hey, big hugs for you, too. I was just kind of reading all the inane nonsense. Yeah, those roided out dudes. That's a sacrifice you make for big muscles. Then you get your ass kicked by Bruce Lee. Saw that happen a few times. How do you milk them? Well, at least those look kind of like nipples. You can suck on them like their nipples. I will teach them to trade soy for sorcery, good lady. Oh, well, that's unfortunate about being allergic to real milk, Arlene. Nut juice, it ain't milk if it ain't from teats. Chat is not nonsense. Hold on, nut juice. Oh, nut juice. I thought you were talking about testicle juice. And I thought to myself, that is not the same as breast milk. Not even close, runs with phantoms. Then I realized you meant like almonds and stuff. Well, this kind of stuff, look at this one. Hold on. It was here. There it is. What? There's no one in the chat named Saint Germain. To be fair, I don't like milk. This chat is straight facts. Really? Lots of people lactose intolerant as adult. Did not used to be a thing. Genetics changed. It used to be a thing. Right? It's always been a thing somewhere. For shits and giggles, I tried oat juice for the first time the other day, and it actually wasn't too bad. Or I just eat the almonds. Because it doesn't taste like milk. They taste like almonds. What if you're old and you don't have teeth? You gotta drink your almonds. All right, we've got 10 votes. I think it's time for me to say goodbye. Thanks for confusing me. Thanks for informing me. And I guess I'll see you next time. Whatever the freaking hell that is. Just eat almonds. Well, society today is slavery with extra steps, so it's kind of the thing. See? What's a Laura bar? Coconut grease. Is this a sex thing you're talking about, Alroy? Leftover from my the coconut grease from my burrito. Yeah, and I dipped it in Laura. That's what I see. That's why I'm confused. All right, I'm gonna go now. I get to pick the clip. What are we leaving with? Oh, there we go. All right. Old man Kai signing off. Back to the young guy.
You're the reason why I am my way. You're the reason why I rip my shirts, why I eat at the buffet. Butter, you got your very own kind of nice. We all live inside a butter world. Oh, butter. Butter, gonna eat it by the stick tonight. Gonna eat out this world. Oh, butter. I'm about to take a bite, 'cause I want that salty cream. What I dream about all night. Butter dreaming. I'm about to take a bite, 'cause I want that salty cream. What I dream about all. Butter.
Mm-hmm. Talking about you, old man. How? That doesn't even make sense. Butter is better. Explain, Mr. Mackey. Oh yeah, Owen Man show. Ever since I switched to butter from margarine, every time I use the butter, I can't help but think of this song. Nice. Love this butter video. This is why I drink for a living. Maybe I could sing that song for karaoke. But I only know there's just the one verse. Shit, I would need more verses. You can run, but you can't hide, old man. Salty cream is love. Salty cream is life. I could use moonshine in everything I would happily do without almond milk. Ooh, that'd be dope. Old man Kai isn't dead. He'll be back. Laura bar contain dates, peanut butter, and chocolate chips. That's it. Laura bars contain dates, peanut butter, and chocolate chips. That sounds delicious. What's a Laura bar? Where the fuck is that? Dates, peanut butter, and chocolate chips. That sounds fucking amazing. Can you make moonshine out of almonds? Moonshine protein shake. Yeah. That'll get people to work out. Is it over? No, just the Old Man Kai segment was over because I'm closing down the poll. All right. Musk is the winner on this one. You guys want to hear about Musk, then big tech, and then history. So let's do that. Musk. Okay. And Larabar. Peanut butter chocolate chip just tastes like brownies. I don't pole dance. Sorry, gals. I don't know, man. Pretty sure I've got video of you. I got video of you, Kronos.
Hey, somebody come get her. She dancing like a stripper. Hey, somebody come get her. She.
I have to look for these Laura bars. Not everyone. I need to go or I'm in trouble. All be blessed and stay strapped. Thank you, Dwayne. Our love to Rita. Hugs and kisses. Thank you for hanging out. Mwah. Take care, you guys. Squirrel. All right. Musk has way too much power and money. Not really doing good with it. You think so, Stunt Brat? You think so? Let's see about that. Oh, wait. I already have it selected. Boom. Elon Musk sues OpenAI for abandoning its principles and says taking Microsoft billions has set the founding agreement aflame. Interesting. I've got to hit the like button. I am hurt and appalled. But thank you for hitting it. I appreciate it, man. Nice your dreams. All right. Yes, because you're excited to hear this. Check it out. Let's see. So, Elon Musk sues OpenAI. I already read that. Claims that AI in these hands is a particularly acute and noxious danger to humanity. Or are you going that way? No. Go this way. Go this way. Yeah, I'm doing the Musk. Yeah, Musk. Okay. Elon Musk has launched a lawsuit against OpenAI and some of his fellow co-founders of the company, claiming that the firm has departed from its original principles in favor of maximizing profits for Microsoft. First reported by the BBC, OpenAI is best known for ChatGPT, and the biggest investor by far is Microsoft, which, since 2019, has invested billions of dollars in a long-term partnership with the company, and last year showed its level of control by playing a leading role in Altman's firing, then rehiring by the OpenAI board. Musk founded OpenAI with Sam Altman and Greg Brockman, among others, including Peter Thiel, in 2015 to create artificial general intelligence, with the three agreeing to certain principles for the company that were inspired by doing the opposite of Google. OpenAI's work would be for the benefit of humanity. It would be a nonprofit, and it would be freely open source, and it would freely open source this technology. Musk would leave OpenAI in 2018. The new lawsuit says that Musk only agreed to co-found OpenAI because it was under these conditions, but that the firm is now focused on profits rather than those principles. The lawsuit reads, this case is filed to compel OpenAI to adhere to the founding agreement and return to its mission to develop AGI for the benefit of humanity, not to personally benefit the individual defendants and the largest technology company in the world. OpenAI's structure changed in 2019 when the nonprofit set up a for-profit subsidiary which is capped but nevertheless allowed the serious money and nevertheless allowed serious money to start flowing in. Microsoft invested $1 billion the same year, and though the numbers are a little fuzzy, is now estimated to have invested over $13 billion. But to state the obvious, Microsoft is doing this because it thinks there's gold in them dar hills. It reads that way. That's hilarious. No, I mean the actual thing. Oh no, this is the article. Okay, the quote send it over here. In them there hills. The lawsuit also takes aim at the controversy over Altman's firing last year. The OpenAI board kicked its CEO to the curb in November last year with the cryptic rationale that he had not been consistently candid in his communications. I like to imagine Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella had just taken a big sip of coffee before hearing the news. Because in a highly unusual move, Microsoft waded in and said it would hire Altman and basically the majority of OpenAI's workforce, which broadly supported Altman, facing this kind of opposition from its biggest single investor. The OpenAI board threw in the towel, and a few days after being fired, Altman was back. Musk's lawyers described these stunning developments as proof of the influence Microsoft now wields over OpenAI, a relationship that is already under scrutiny by the EU and US regulators. The lawsuit goes on to say that as a result, OpenAI's technology, including GPT-4, is closed source primarily to serve the proprietary commercial interests of Microsoft. This secrecy is primarily driven by commercial considerations, not safety. Complicating things is that Musk founded another AI startup last year, XAI. Though the company's only public product so far is a chatbot called Grok that is designed rather in Musk's own image. It's supposed to be funny, but is just a bit cringe. Musk's lawsuit is for a breach of contract, breach of fiduciary duty, unfair business practices, and asking for many things. It wants OpenAI to be returned to its original nonprofit roots. It wants OpenAI to be court-ordered to open source its AI advances. And, oh yes, he wants some money too. At this point, you may as well... Here's the thing. You can't file a lawsuit without monetary compensation. Like, there's always a monetary compensation somewhere. At this point, and also he was one of the original investors, so kind of makes sense. At this point, you may as well be wondering about the billionaire troll's true motivations. Musk has its own competitor to OpenAI now, after all, and things aren't looking enormously rosy at some of his other ventures. He still has government contracts and fucking Tesla's kicking ass. What's with the backhanded little comment there? Oh, those other ventures are doing it. Fuck off with that shit, bro. Come on. They're just trying to talk shit about Twitter. But anyway, on the other hand, Musk undeniably has a point. OpenAI was founded on certain principles, which he says his co-founders abandoned by accepting Microsoft investments. And GPT-4 not being open source set the founding agreement aflame. The lawsuit says OpenAI is now a closed source de facto subsidiary of the largest technology company in the world, Microsoft. Under its new board, it is not just developing, but is actually refining an AGI to maximize profits for Microsoft rather than for the benefit of humanity. The suit makes much of AGI's potential threat to humanity and how Microsoft instead sees it as a source of profit and power, lest Google feels left out. There's room for a few shots at it too, with Musk's lawyers saying that in the hands of such tech companies, AGI is a particularly acute and noxious danger to us flesh bags. It also moves on from GPT-4 to mention that much rumored Q, an open Q star, is an OpenAI project that is allegedly light years beyond ChatGPT's capabilities. And claims that OpenAI doesn't have the expertise to know if it is developing Skynet or not. At the time of Altman's firing, there was plenty of scuttlebutt about the reasons why. Q-Star's potential capabilities and the profit-making arm of OpenAI being the most persistent rumors. But thanks to how it went down, a few outside the boardroom itself know the truth. Perhaps it will bring it to light. But either way, it's going to be a clash of the titans. Both sides' argument can afford the lawyers, etc., etc. Exactly what was OpenAI founded for. And is Musk actually in the right here? We're certainly going to find out, though I'm only reminded of the immortal strapline for Alien versus Predator. Whoever wins, we lose. Yeah, so he's actually going after them for abandoning their principles and pursuing profits. And abandoning the whole, just everything. Hey, another monster. How you doing, man? Filer, what the fuck? Hey, yeah, we're gonna do like a big stream announcing the details and stuff. So the answers I get from AI, well, I swear they are on the spectrum. Takes one to know one. Actually, there are lawsuits that do not result in monetary rewards. Actually, case cease and desist orders or restructuring demands rewards. Yeah, usually cease and desist or restructuring. Yeah, certain things don't, but generally, like the cease and desist is different. That one's a stop what you're doing. But with those, you can also, there's a compensation option and stuff, Tests show AI is now better than 90% of humans. AGI is now real. Saw condoms. Did you say open source? Open source. If I have used AI, I'm unaware of it. I can't count as well as Dustin. When I use my AIs, it reminds me of Rain Man movie. Gates, Arlene. Yep. OpenAI, Microsoft hands. It already in hands of bad actors, in my opinion. OpenAI is in Microsoft hands. Yes, it is. That's Musk's problem with it. Cloud is better than ChatGPT nowadays. AI is keeping closed. Bad actors can get their hands on it. Elon should use his money and power to shut it all down, but he is the biggest financier and champion, evil and hypocrite. His money and power to shut it all down. Okay, Arlene, Stumprat. He can't do that. Why do you think he has the power to shut it all down? He walked away from the company. We read that in the article. Like, he walked away in 2018. So he can't do that anymore. He does not have the ability to do that. That's why he is using his money and power to file this lawsuit. Like, he's doing the thing that you're saying he should do, should use money and power to shut it all down. That's what he's trying to do. So why are you insisting on seeing him as a bad guy when he's actually doing the thing you're saying that he needs to be doing? Hello and hugs. A couple of monster songs. We're gonna Skynet. They're hoping for MCP. Okay. And another Elon article. Elon Musk promises Tesla fans the Roadster is coming with a 0 to 60 time below 1 second. There will never be another car like this. A Tesla CEO is holding out hope for an unveiling by year end with a release date 0 to 60 in under 1 second. That's nuts. At long last, Tesla's next generation Roadster is going to become a reality. Definitely, maybe. At least an offhand chance. Street legal 2-seater, twice as slow. Would still rank among the fastest on the planet. Even Formula One race cars with professionally licensed drivers behind the wheel can't hit that kind of acceleration. The aerodynamic downforce needed to firmly plant the Roadster's wheels on the road, maintain grip at that pace would have to be truly staggering. In short, it's the kind of claim it might think is better reserved for April 1st, but Musk appeared to be dead serious when he announced it late Tuesday. Never be another car like this. If you could even call it a car. Tesla CEO said the production design has been signed off after performance targets were radically increased, such that his engineers required help from their counterparts over at Musk's SpaceX company. Wow. Had been signed off after performance targets were radically increased, such that his engineers required help from their counterparts over at Elon Musk SpaceX. So they needed help from SpaceX to actually engineer this thing. That's crazy. Chip shortage. Honestly, I'm trying to get too excited. 2 of them in referral program. Priorities began to shift with changing times. Mind-blowing product demo of all time. Okay, so the rest of this is pretty much fluff. But yeah. 0 to 60 in 1 second, in under 1 second. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. Okay. Later, Taters. Thanks for the show. All right, Kronos. Have a great night, man. Where are you? All right. Cheers, brother. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Here's 1 second. Then battery pack overheats and you have to buy a new EV tires. Paying attention. I wish I could. What cartoon universe do you come from, One Man Show, where that's what happens? I wish I could find the video clip of Elon and Bezos telling Gates he is wrong and that the world does not need less population but needs more. Well, Gates, they didn't go to the island. They're not in on the plan. You know what I mean? He wants to know, found out from disclosure of AGI has been achieved. He, who controls AGI, controls the world. Monster, marry yourself, take up, divorce yourself, cheating, change your mind, start over again. Can the car go through time? Almost. Elon is going to pull some Bob Lazar shit by putting rockets on the Roadster. BlackRock, instead of having more power than Elon. Gone in 1 second. Teslas. Kai, I know. Who am I to judge? I would marry myself again and again and again. Okay, we're back there. All right. SpaceX, does it have a rocket on it? Living in Clown World, same as everyone else. But the snorkeling was so good. I imagine they have experts with like materials engineering and airflow and all this other stuff. Okay, let me look at the chat. Okay, the votes. Big tech and then history. So big tech. Next up, we're talking about big tech. Let's build up a little bit. Let's build up in the articles for big tech. Half of tested PC water coolers don't use the premium materials advertised, like copper. Eggers Lab reckons the carelessness of AIO cooler brands is primarily to blame. All-in-one cooler brands. Okay. And then advanced AIO brands or radiators using different cheaper materials and mentioned their product data sheets, websites, advertising, which comments were true. Was advertising copper instead of using copper, zinc, alloy metals like brass. mentions 8-page analysis that messages from readers sparked his interest in radiator materials. Clogged pipes and tubes. Others are concerned about unexplained corrosion. Thus, shows investigators look not just at radiator materials, but all things like screws, nuts, etc. Okay, so they like really break down a thing and what it's made of. So, statistical matters, percentages. Sadly, this kind of testing is destructive, with grinders, cutters, and other machinery required to get to the nitty-gritty. Findings. Tabulate the findings in comparison. However, we have abridged details lining findings precisely for full results. So there's a packet here. Is a link. Brand model observations. Alpha Cool Nexos full copper X Flow 120 millimeter genuine copper radiator. All material specs were accurate. Soft screws. Genuine copper channels. Aqua computer. Airplex. Radical. All materials respects accurate. Fair offering. Bixie radiator full copper. Brass not copper. Alkaline liquid residues need flushing. Water blocks, hardware labs, water cool heat killer, brass channels, not copper. So you can see all these. You can see all of their shit. Specs versus reality. That is awesome. Hey, baby. Oh, look, they're being cute. So, yeah. I guess I'll link this up after the show. You guys can go looking for yourselves what materials, what manufacturers you want to use and stuff. All right, on to the slightly scarier stuff. Students horrified when error message appears on vending machine revealing something dark. It's watching you. Okay, thanks for spoiling the article. I guess we don't need to read anymore. Facing the fact, students at University of Waterloo in Canada were disturbed when they accidentally discovered that the vending machines on campus had a hidden feature they felt invaded their privacy. Near tale of how surveillance tech has crept its way into all kinds of smart appliances. On its surface, M&M branded machines seemed as innocuous as any other snack dispenser. Then, out of the blue, last month, an error window appeared on their screens referring to a facial recognition application that the students had no idea about. We wouldn't have known if it weren't for the application error. There's no warning here, said the person. Unsettled by the idea of potentially being spied on, Stanley added that many students began to cover the tiny camera on the vending machines with chewing gum and sticky notes. Low profiler. The vending machines are manufactured by a company called Invenda, which markets them as intelligent vending machines and are owned by the makers of M&M's Mars. Alarmed by the glitch, the students did some digging on the manufacturer. On its website, they found a brochure for the vending machines, which reveal that they're installed with a demographic sensor. Not only can the sensor perform a people count according to the brochure, it can also do demographic profiling, which allows the machines to calculate the age and gender of anyone that approaches by using the cameras. Kind of shocked because it's a vending machine, and I don't really think they need to be taking facial recognition. Invenda has defended itself by claiming these features are conducted in compliance with data privacy laws. The demographic detection software integrated into the smart vending machine operates entirely locally. Invenda told Stanley in an email, it does not engage in storage, communication, or transmission of any imagery or personally identifiable information. So what's the point of it? So they're trying to say, oh, it doesn't store anything or communicate or transmit anything, any imagery or information. Then why the fuck does it exist? It's got to go somewhere at some point, or else it's there. Why? Why is it there? What's the point of having this feature that detects and collects information and then doesn't store it and doesn't send it anywhere? It just deletes it. It just like tracks all this information and goes, yeah, nailed it. Just throws it over his shoulder. Fuck off, Mars, you punk bitch. You lying sack of shit. Brass will corrode. Duh. So I have 4 points. So I have 4.5 views on a short. If I can do it, someone else can. Maybe, I don't know. You? Yeah, I've gotten a bunch of views on stuff. Brass is copper plus zinc. Stick in water and makes battery. The thing is, doing it consistently is the thing I have not done. No, that isn't freaking creepy or invasive, said with sarcasm. Yeah, right? Venn diagram these bitches. Whatever illegal technicalities, this is a kind of peak over engineering that leaves people uneasy. It's not over engineering. It is over engineering. It's unnecessary. A simple window showing you the snacks inside apparently is just too low tech. Instead, their new era of vending machines use great giant touchscreens to inundate you with combo deals, promotions, and AI-powered production recommendations in order to boost sales 60%. Okay, so it uses it locally to try to push. So it's like, hey, Latinos love M&Ms. Give this boy some M&Ms. Promote the M&Ms. Give him a deal. Yeah, you take those M&Ms. Mexican. Brass is copper plus zinc. Stick in water, it makes battery. No, it isn't freaking creepy. Supermarkets have the cameras in checkouts, face recognition. It also knows if you have a shopping bag and calls staff over to check nothing is left in it. That's crazy. The university has asked that these machines be removed from the campus as soon as possible. In the meantime, we've asked that the software be disabled. Understandably, the students weren't having it. Backlash. The students' word got out, and the university was forced to take action. So yeah, that's it. All right, now the scariest and the shittiest big tech story. Big tech firms beat lawsuit from child laborers forced to work in cobalt mines. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. Well, hey, Jedi Bill. Hey, buddy. What's going on, Jedi Bill? Good to see you, man. Buying cobalt doesn't make U.S. firms liable for abuses in the Dominican Republic, Congo court rules. They're like, we're not doing the slavery. That's other people. We're just buying the stuff that they make. That should be like enabling. Like, you're enabling slavery. Oh, well, that sucks. What a shit website. Apple and other major tech companies don't have to compensate victims of forced child labor that provided cobalt for lithium-ion batteries used in many electronic devices. U.S. Appeals Court ruled the lawsuit filed by former miners from the Democratic Republic of the Congo alleged that Apple, Alphabet, Dell, Microsoft, and Tesla violated a trafficking law that makes it illegal to participate in a venture that engages in forced labor. So I was right. Trafficking law that makes it illegal to participate in a venture that engages in forced labor. Sounds pretty cut and dry. The plaintiffs allege the technology companies participated in a venture with their cobalt suppliers by purchasing the metal through the global supply chain. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit noted in its ruling issued yesterday. U.S. District Court previously dismissed the lawsuit, and a panel of 3 appeals court judges unanimously affirmed the dismissal yesterday. Purchasing an unspecified amount of cobalt through the global supply chain is not participation in a venture within the meaning of the TVPRA, Trafficking Victims Protection Reauthorization Act of 2008. The ruling said, we therefore affirm the district court's dismissal of the complaint. The plaintiffs in John Doe 1 et al. V. Apple Inc. et al. Include 4 former miners, 7 legal representatives of former miners who are still children, and 5 representatives of child laborers who were killed in cobalt mining operations. The ruling said the miners were recruited as children to engage in dangerous mining operations and suffered tunnel collapses, falls, and other accidents that left them paralyzed, disfigured, or worse. The forced labor was organized by organized or overseen by agents or subsidiaries of the tech company's cobalt suppliers. Israel plaintiffs began mining at a young age to avoid starvation and to support their families, and say they are pressured to remain in the mines despite unsafe, exploitative working conditions. Buying cobalt doesn't create a venture. Companies such as Glencore, Hio, and Eurasian Rest Group obtain cobalt. See, here's the thing. Oh wait, let me finish this. Refines the cobalt and sells to Apple. Okay. The Eurasian Resource Group obtained cobalt from subsidiaries in the DRC. Glencore sells cobalt to Umicore, which refines the cobalt and sells it to Apple, Alphabet, and Microsoft, as well as to intermediaries that in turn sell to Dell and Tesla. The ruling said Haiu sells processed cobalt to Apple, Dell, and Microsoft. And Eurasian Resources owns a mine from which it sells cobalt to Tesla. Several plaintiffs insist they were trapped in a debt bondage situation where sponsors gave out food and funds as an advance, but deduced the amount of the advance along with other costs from the plaintiff's earnings when the cobalt was sold. The ruling said other miners were told that if they did not continue working in the mines, they would be blacklisted and barred from working any other mines in the region. In a brief, tech companies said the lawsuit targeted 5 purchasers of refined cobalt far removed from the labor abuses allegedly occurring at cobalt mines. 5 purchasers of refined cobalt far removed. So it changed hands 5 times before it got to the people being sued. The brief said the defendants have established policies and due diligence practices to eradicate child labor in the international network of their suppliers. Clearly not true, or are clearly not effective, and that the alleged injuries are not fairly traceable to any of the defendants' conduct. Fair. Plaintiffs argued that the global supply chain is a venture as defined in the U.S. law, and that tech companies participated in that venture with the full knowledge that cobalt suppliers and their subsidiary mining companies employed in traffic and forced labor. When he said they sought financial damages, injunctive relief, and other remedies on behalf of themselves and a class of similarly situated child miners in the DRC. Appeals court judges ruled that the plaintiffs have standing to pursue damages claims for injuries and deaths, but they didn't agree with the plaintiffs that the U.S. tech companies are liable. They're like, you're owed money, just not by these guys. So allegations fall short of standard. No evidence of control over cobalt suppliers. Okay, so it breaks down the rest of the details about why they got out of this one. But I feel like instead of throwing out the case, maybe they could institute some kind of a new rules that goes, okay, well, you know, if A, B, and C, then like fuck off. You become liable, you know? So because clearly their due diligence isn't doing shit. Hell yeah, Kai's back, baby. Greetings to all in chat. Hey, Laszlo Panoflex. How you doing, Laszlo? You don't know no storage my foot. All that data is sent somewhere to process, so it is hackable, copyable, etc. Terrible situation. If Apple, Dell, etc. are held responsible for the purchases, then we can be held responsible for buying clothes that were made in sweatshops. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but we don't know. Here's the thing. We don't know if the clothes were made in sweatshops. We don't actually know that. They know there's fucking child labor happening in these places. It's a thing. Everyone knows it. So that's very different. Okay. We're at 2.5 hours, y'all. I think it's time to call it. But there is a pretty cool little. Okay. I'm just going to put it up and see if you guys want to read it. Or if you guys want to go over this article. Incredibly rare astronomical object has markings in multiple languages. Here's a picture of the object. Let me know if you guys want to read the article or just hang out for a little bit before I wrap it up and call it a night. I see ya. Best yo, bro. Thanks for turning Wednesday into the new Friday for us. Thanks for turning Wednesday into the new Friday for us. What are you talking about? What? Wednesday. Because then you have the show on Thursday? Is that why? Because then I'm on Thursday? Is that why? Because I am very confused. Infuriating and heartbreaking. Yeah. Reddit. Oh, cool. Well then. Oh, how cool. Can we have the link for that one too, please? For which one? This one? I could read this one right now. I need to put the links in the video details here. I'm going to do that after. Actually, I'm going to make sure I have it open already so I don't forget. That has happened. All right. Yes. Yeah. I'll update as soon as the show's over. I'm going to go through, do all the articles and stuff. Okay. So I guess let's read this one. Fuck it. A medieval astronomical instrument discovered entirely by accident has turned out to be a powerful record of cross-cultural scientific collaboration. The brass astrolabe dates back to the 11th century Spain, but was subsequently engraved with annotations and amendments over the centuries in multiple languages as changing owners adapted it and updated it for their own use. The object is, therefore, not just a rare artifact, but almost unique, a palimpsest that records changing ideas and needs of its users as the world and context changes. This isn't just an incredibly rare object, it's a powerful record of scientific exchange between Arabs, Jews, and Christians over hundreds of years, says historian Frederica Gigante of the University of Cambridge, who discovered the astrolabe and its inscriptions in an Italian museum in Verona. The Verona astrolabe underwent many modifications, additions, and adaptations as it changed hands. At least 3 separate users felt the need to add translations and corrections to this object, 2 using Hebrew and 1 using a Western language. Astrolabes are instruments that chart the heavens and have been in use for many hundreds of years. They consist of a map of the sky with rotating parts that allow users to calculate their positions in time and space. Powerful tool not just for navigation, but for astronomy and astrology as well. They first emerged in ancient Greece, but only through developments in the Islamic world did they reach their full versatility. The versatility is on full display with that, with what Gigante calls the Verona astrolabe, because it was discovered in the collection of the Fondazione Museo Miniscali Friso in Verona. I know I got all Italian with it, but I'm sure that'll just piss everybody off more. Piss off Italians and the Spaniards. Likely obtained as part of the collection of noble and art collector Ludovico Moscardo, who lived in Verona in the 17th century. Gigante, who specializes in artifacts from the Islamic world in the early modern period, noticed a newly uploaded photo of the astrolabe on the museum's website and reached out to them to find out more about it. The museum didn't know what it was and thought it might actually be fake. It's now the single most important object in their collection. When I visited the museum and studied the astrolabe up close, I noticed that not only was it covered in beautifully engraved Arabic inscriptions, but that I could see faint inscriptions in Hebrew. I could only make them out in the raking light entering from a window. I thought I might be dreaming, but I kept seeing more and more. It was very exciting. Ah, motherfucker. Mad Cheesemo. Hey, brother, hope you're doing well. Just woke up and saw you were live. Going back to bed, but hit me up later in the weekend. I will fucking do that, Mad. I miss you, brother. Before you go back to bed, because I always forget to play it, before you go back to bed, I got a little something for you.
Who has Down syndrome, has wanted to be a cop since he was a kid.
You know why I pulled you over?
Cause I was speeding?
No, cause you're black.
A few minutes later.
This nigga just did a fucking cartwheel.
That's all, folks.
Thanks, Mad. Thank you for the super chat, man. Thanks for the $20. I appreciate it, brother. I'll give you a call this weekend. We'll catch up on shit, man. Looking forward to it. Oh, Laszlo, Kai. Oh shit, I'm a dumbass. I thought it was still Wednesday. Well, it's Friday now. It was Thursday. Is the day after Wednesday, but I went live Thursday, late Thursday night. I actually wanted to go live earlier, then it just like because it kind of ended up not doing things fast enough for that to be reality. I sponsored a little girl in Bangladesh for many years. I bought her just at Walmart before sending it. I saw the tag "Made in Bangladesh." Fuck, that's funny. Oh my god. Ancient Taoist says that future AI is God and humans must worship it. It's ancient tablet. That's fucking funny. Thanks for coming back, Kai. Oh, no problems, dude. Honestly, I've kind of wanted to do a show. I just haven't. It's been kind of growing the want. I'm like, I need to do a show, and then I wanted to do one yesterday actually, and I ended up not doing that. So today I was like, fuck it. It's Thursday. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. I did. So yeah, I'm hoping to do more. I want to do some game streams. I'm gonna be out of town all next week, but maybe when I get back, I can do some game streams and do another late night delight or two before I have another little break. I might be a couple weeks before you see me again. I'm not sure. Actually, I do have on April 1st. I'm gonna be on Jesse's channel, so head over to Mindless Entertainment. Actually, hold on. Let me just link her channel here. There you go. So there you go. There's Jesse's channel. If you follow me and not her, you can go follow her and catch our what's it called? Our April Fool's collab. Sponsor little girl in Bangladesh. Oh, let me catch up to my cheese because I skipped all those chats earlier when I saw Mad pop up. I saw Mad's face. I got all excited. Well, I saw the super chat, then Mad's face, and it was double happy. What have you been drinking, smoking? Got any more? That was when my son laughed his butt off. I was just watching the chart placement a few weeks ago. One of the best things on early YouTube. Oh, dude, there's so like the early internet. I don't remember who I was just talking about this with, but the early internet was fucking beautiful. It was glorious. Dude. It was just fucked up. Hope everyone has a great night. Thanks, Matt. You too. Sleep tight, brother. There's beer and cigarettes, maybe a little DMT and ketamine, some bumps here and there too. Oh, and the mushrooms might kick in any second now. Hail to you, friend. Really cool of you to drop that dono. I think Mad's already gone, bro. Arlene, that's why I have 12 LLM AI now. Large language models AI now. I can check them against each other. And what I know, it is well-known AIs can hallucinate. Matt Smith, I'm just joking around. I'm not that wild in real life. So where was I? Astrolabe noticed that not only was it covered in beautifully engraved Arabic inscriptions, working in Providence instrument involved carefully studying its features, comparing them to other astrolabes, style of astrolabe engraving. Back, calligraphy. It is supported by the positions of the stars, of the star pointers, consistent with an astrolabe made by Ibrahim Ibn Sa'id al-Sakhli. I gave it a shot. In the Spanish municipality of Toledo in 1068 CE, Common Era. This suggests that it was based on star coordinates used in the late 11th century. As for the engravings on the object, they speak of a rich cultural history. Some of the Arabic inscriptions are Muslim prayer lines and prayer names. Since astrolabes could be used for timekeeping, this suggests that at least one owner used the artifact for prayer. Another Arabic inscription reads, "For Ishak and the work of Yunus." Gigante believes this inscription was added sometime after the astrolabe was made. It's impossible to tell who they might be, or if indeed Yunus was the one who made the astrolabe, but the two names in English are Isaac and Jonas. Medieval Spain was a sizable Sephardic Jewish. Hey Zoro. What's up, baby? Wanna come over here? You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi, my love? Come here, baby. Nope. Okay, she ran. She knew. She knew I was going to try to pick her up. She booked it. Could mean that the astrolabe spent some time there too. Hebrew inscriptions include translations for astrological constellations. There's also storytelling. Genta says these Hebrew additions and translations suggest that at a certain point, the object left Spain, North Africa, and circulated amongst the Jewish diaspora community in Italy. Arabic was not understood, and Hebrew was used instead. Finally, someone at some point scratched latitude correlations on both sides of astrolabe and Western Arabic numerals, the ones we use today, probably for a Latin or Italian speaker. Interestingly, though, some of the corrections appear to be wrong. Many objects that make their way to us down the centuries have many tales that we'll never know. That's also the case for the Verona astrolabe, but its scratchings and engravings offer us a window into the history that very few artifacts can offer. Back to a discovery that speaks to years, if not centuries, of cultural mixing and exchange. Objects are Islamic, Jewish, and European. They can't be separated. That's pretty cool, this thing. So the fucking museum thought this thing was fake? Are you kidding me? Look at this thing. They thought this was fake. What a bunch of numbnuts. Ugh. Shout out. I wish I still had my paper encyclopedia, but I do have some CD-ROM, DVD. Might be easier to check. Also downloaded the entire Gutenberg project just in case. I'm one of those weirdos that are convinced we might be without internet. We will need books. Trustworthy AI, who checks? Got stuff stored in Faraday cages so EMPs won't erase everything. I wish shipping costs weren't so expensive. I'd send you one of my encyclopedia collections. I basically have a library down here. Whoa, you were about to spill my water. Hey, Zoro. See, this is what I wanted. I want you to come up here and get some pets and get snuggles. Give you some snuggles up here, baby. Yeah, I got a kitty here now. I got a kitty with me. What's it called? Yeah, I actually grew up with a collection of encyclopedias and stuff. I used to read all that shit because I was a little nerd. Hold on. I fucking love that. The thumbnail today. Fucking great. Oh my god. Thank you, Tristan Meacham, for becoming a member. Thank you, Mad Chismo, for the super chat. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for chatting. Thank you, everybody who didn't chat, for being here. Thank you for everyone watching the replay. Hey, moving 200 boxes of books, about 5,000, with another 5,000 magazines, mostly model trains and planes. I'm actually going to throw away some of my old magazines. I'm going to look through them for something, but for some stuff, to pick out. But I'm pretty much going to throw a bunch of them away. I don't think there's any historical or monetary value in keeping them. You know what I mean? I am a book hoarder. Love real books. Have a blessed night, y'all. Have a great night, Arlene. Much love, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out. If anyone's got any questions, throw them out there before I go. Otherwise, it's gonna have to wait till next time. Next time I'm here, do a little something. Let me see. Let me see. I want to play another clip, but I don't know which one. I don't know which one. By the way, I've seen more of this guy's videos. It's a fucking thing. This guy's hilarious. He is really trying to piss off Italians. He does this shit all the time. It's
Frying spaghetti in front of my Italian
This
roommate.
enough? Enough? A little bit more, bro. Okay, I'll add a bit more. More.
Why you fry the spaghetti, bro?
Bro, because it tastes good.
You have to fry everything every time.
Yes,
this is America. This is America. America. Fry.
It makes
fry an orange.
It makes
things
things taste better, man.
How it can taste better? It's pasta. It's like not potatoes.
Bro, you put ketchup on the pasta. You put ketchup with fried things.
You do what? Bro, if you come to Italy, the first step you will be in the jail. I will call the cop for you.
But we're in
because
America.
You deserve to be in the jail.
But we're in America, right?
okay, hold on. I feel like I recently did I bookmark these or did I just see them and move along? Ah, this fucking guy, dude. He went to it. He goes. This is one of his old videos. He looks more grown up now. His current modern day videos. He is intentionally trying to piss off Italians, and he's in Italy. They bring him a pizza, and the chef sees him putting pineapples on it, and he calls the server over and points at the guy. The server comes back with a fucking bat. He comes back with a bat. Oh, here's another one. This was great. He comes back with a fucking bat, and he's like, "Take the fucking pineapples off." Oh, it was great. I want to wind down with a few clips. That's why I'm like going through his stuff. Good night, son brat. It's been a pleasure as usual. Zora looked at me all confused when I did Old Man Kai just now. Today's reading ebook on ADHD. Turns out reading is a coping mechanism. I did a lot of coping. That's fucking funny, Babbage. Professional lifter of boxes crank out 16 times before breakfast. So you box Navy. Shorts. Oh, you got a short for me, DJ in the chat. Hey, DJ. Hey, DJ Lewis. Wait a second. Is this the first time seeing any of you? I think I've seen. Have you not been in the chat? DJ Lewis. How have you been? It's good to see you. Okay. Okay. Let's see this one real quick. Let's see what DJ Lewis has brought. Special request, Predator the musical. What do you mean special request? What, you want me to write that? I'm not writing that. Last, my back goes out lifting the shopping. Need a trainer. Oh, dude, yeah, just do a little bit. Do little bits at a time. Start with like sit-ups and push-ups and squats and stuff. You know, get your form right. Watch YouTube videos. You'll be all right. Just work your way up. Don't push yourself. All right, let's watch this one. Brought to you by DJ Lewis. Hey, DJ Lewis.
Thirsty? Oh yeah, set it down. Okay.
Thanks.
Hey Jeremy, you thirsty?
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. And back to the Italian guy. Thanks, DJ Lewis, for that one. It's okay if you can't play it here. I just thought you'd get a big kick out of this. Oh shit. Let's see. Okay, this looks pretty awesome. Let's watch this first.
Breaking spaghetti in front of an Italian grandfather.
Che fai? Che cosa non stai facendo? No! Oddio, ho spezzato gli spaghetti. In Italia ti arrestano, ti danno l'ergastolo. No, no, io mi devo sfogare. Allora facciamo così. Non rimane nessuno, non rimane nessuno. Chiedi perdono a me. Ho spezzato gli spaghetti. Scusami. Questi non si mangiano.
Breaking spaghetti in front of an Italian grandfather.
No one will ever eat this. Dude, they take that shit so seriously. What's with the Mamma Mia?
Father.
Che fai? Che cosa non stai facendo? No! Oddio, ho spezzato gli spaghetti. In Italia ti arrestano.
I exercise my daily planner now. I saw this. See, I don't let myself eat breakfast until I've exercised. That's what I've started doing lately. I saw this beer slide video the other day. Got a good laugh. It's okay if you can't play it here. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can play. This is like a 3-minute clip. It's 3.5 minutes, y'all. But I don't think I can actually play the whole thing. Because it's this other channel, right? Can I play the whole thing? Available on iTunes. Arnold performs "If It Bleeds, We Can Kill It" from John and Al's Predator the Musical. Okay. So go watch it on your own, everybody. There's a link in the chat for Predator the Musical to see this clip here. But it's fucking funny. Oh, sorry.
It's using the trees, watching and waiting, killing us off one by one. The chopper is close, but this thing is too fast. We won't make it, it's pointless to run. Talk, no more games.
I don't know what it was. The jump in my life.
Go on.
It happened very fast. Not easy to describe.
This is amazing. Dude, I lost track of it. It's already been 30 seconds. That shit's fucking funny. It's killing us off one by one. I'm gonna listen to this after this show. It is fucking great. Back stretches every day, my man. It's like a cure-all. Yeah, dude. Not just back stretches. Stretch your legs, stretch your back, your upper back, your lower back, your arms, your shoulders. Make sure everything. Just do like a whole little stretching and moving around routine for yourself, and then do a little workout. Who doesn't break spaghetti? Exercise before breakfast. Good idea, wife. I used to do that before CV. Oh, good idea. Wife and I used to do that before CV. Okay. Well, yeah, it helps. Helps keep me on track. Make sure I don't forget. All right, y'all. It's hilarious. I died laughing watching it per musical. Oh yeah, I'm sure. But all right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. It's time to call it a night. It's time to say adios for now. Move this all the way up here. 2023 intro, 2024 intro. Intro. There we go. All right. They already got the end show done last time, so everything should be up to date, I think. Well, I guess I need to add Tristan. I'll go look through my members, make sure everything's on the up and up for the next time. But have a good night, y'all. Be excellent to one another. Thank you very much. And I'll see you next time. I will definitely do another stream before April. I will definitely do another Late Night Delight before April. I will do at least one or two. I'll do at least a few gaming streams before then. So, good night. Mwah. Peace, everybody. Take care. See you next time.
You're better than this. Join us. Use your powers for good.
Heads up.
Be a superhero.